We have a VR10 armoring on this S680. These are completely bulletproof. Also here in the front. Look at this. This is a panic button. Let me just start it. I love it. Wow. Hello guys, I am back. Today welcoming you all with this. Right in front of us we have a new S-Class, but it's not a normal one. Right in front of us, for the first time ever, we have a armored S680 sitting. This car is fully armored by Mercedes-Benz factory, so it's a guard protection vehicle. And in today's video, I want to give you a full tour of this vehicle, showing you all the exterior highlights. Afterwards, we will be checking out the special interior of this armored vehicle. And last but not least, we will be finishing it off with a bit of a sound check and a resume. So at this point, we are right now here in Norway, and we are surrounded by the cars from my friend, Mr. Car. At this point, special thanks to him for making it possible to film these cars today here. Please, right after this video, go ahead and check out his Instagram, his IG, follow and subscribe him. But let's talk about the car right in front of us. Here we have an S-Class. This S-Class comes with the V12 S680 engine. It's a long wheelbase. But what makes this S-Class so special? It's about the level of ballistic protection. We have a VR10 armoring on this S680, making it a 4.2 tons, one of the most heavy S-Classes ever made. This car comes straight from Mercedes-Benz factory. It's called the Guard, and that's where they build armored vehicles like this VR10, which is the max of protection, of ballistic protection you can get. Yeah, let's just get right into it and start with the walk around. As you can already see in the front, we have the non-AMG line progressive front, but it's also full blacked out, as Mr. Car really likes full black vehicles, as you can also see by his 4x4 squared or his brand new EQS SUV. But we will be focusing on the S today. The grille is fully painted in black gloss to match with the exterior paint. I'm not sure, but this is obsidian black. We have the front Mercedes-Benz star, full finished in chrome as usual. Then we have the multi-beam LEDs and not the digital light headlight options, because with the Guard vehicles, you are very restricted the way you want to spec and option a few things, because it has to be special. So we have the multi-beam LEDs here instead of the digital light headlight unit. And then we also have the progressive line front, which is also redone and repainted in full black gloss to match the entire look. So how do you guys like the front? As soon as we talk about the side of this car, you might say it looks like a normal and regular S-Class. But the first thing you can instantly recognize a bulletproof vehicle and the armored vehicle is mostly by the wheels, because these are also bulletproof. As you can see, very heavy, and also the wheels themselves are very small, but the tires are extremely huge and thick. These are 20-inch wheels here, full chrome. He will be changing it to full black gloss as well to match the entire look. And we have summer tires here. Did you know that for a set of winter tires you have to pay extra of 16,000 euros just for a set of winter tires, which are also bulletproof? It's crazy. And then as soon as you look on the side here, he's also completely blacked out the windows, the frames and everything. You can also recognize the different looking windows here. And now as soon as you hit them, just listen. These are completely bulletproof. Also here in the front. Crazy. You don't even have the seamless door handle options with the armored vehicles. Instead we have normal door handles. Also here in the rear, again, 20-inch wheels. As you can see by the side here, extremely thick and massive. This can protect you at any cost. The bodywork of this car is a bit different to the regular car, but you can't really spot it much. For example, you have this here. As soon as you lift that up, you can see there's not an option to put anything on top. Also here on the side, some additional extra parts here, more protection. And let's talk about the rear. And here we have at the rear of this S680 Guard, also no badges or nothing that could tell you or hint out that it's fully armored. The rear taillights are exactly the same. We just have the chrome by here, full finish in black gloss to match the entire exterior. And then we have the exhaust tips here and also, yeah, full black finish to match with the entire look. In the rear, these windows, yet again, armored as well. And guys, there's something very special about the interior. Before we step inside, here we have the key, regular S-Class key, unlocking this car. And now look at this. This is the door of an armored S-Class. This is not only extremely thick, it's super heavy. Whoa! This could be a workout session. Opening and closing this door is so huge, I'm telling you. As you can see here by the thickness of the door itself, it's just crazy. Super impressive what they've done here. And also, if you open both doors on one side, you can feel the car tilting a bit to the left or right side. And they also told me not to keep the door open for a long time. Therefore, we will be instantly jumping inside and closing it. We don't want to cause any damage. There we go. And now we are inside the S680 Guard by Mercedes-Benz. So right inside the S680 Mercedes Guard, there is not a lot of differences when you compare it with the base car. But as soon as you remember the look of the inside of a regular S-Class, you can also hint out and see that it's difficult. For example, the LED light bar is a bit shorter. Also, the way the interior moves more towards the driver, trying to surround you like a cocoon, feels very safe in the inside. Also super comfortable and luxurious, since we have these crazy ambient colors, the materials here. Also, you can see the thickness of the glasses here, and also you can feel it as soon as you hit or punch it. Let me just start the ignition for you for a second, and now I will be showing you something very cool, the front windows. So you can lower the window from here, and now watch this. Wow, see how thick it is, how many layers of glass you have to keep you safe and protected in the inside. And it's so heavy, you can literally feel the way the car is pushing it, the force it needs to push this piece of glass up. This is just so crazy. Also here by the Burmester speaker covers, they don't move out, they are solid in the inside. Also here you have some more covers. The steering wheel is actually the exact same one as we have inside the S-Class or S-Maybach, even here with leather airbag cover. The display I think is a smaller option one, if I'm not mistaken. Or it's just by the look. The ambient colors we have inside here, you can see the glass here. And then inside here, so inside here you have these buttons. Just have a closer look. With this you can talk to the guys from the outside, make some noise, and a few more options you definitely need when, for example, escorting people or driving around very important people. You also have some wireless charging USB-C charger ports in the inside here, and you can also add a few more features as you want and as you need. Also with the fire extinguisher and the air compressor. It's just so crazy. All in all, the coolest thing is to sit in the back. And I need to show you a few more features. Let's go. Oh, pushing this door open is just so heavy. I wonder how much weight we have on this single door, because it's so huge and heavy. So now it's time to focus on the rear seats. And for that we will be opening this door again. And yet again, this one is also super heavy, but we have an option with this here. It can hold the door at the position you leave it. You see that? You can also hear the motor. There we go. And yet again, this door is extremely thick. The glass as well, fully armored, bulletproof, as you can also see here by the side view. And it's extremely heavy to open and close. And yet again, I won't be holding it open for too long, therefore we will be jumping right inside. Let's close the door again. There we go. Soft closing doors, of course. So in the inside, this looks quite like a normal S-Class. You have the rear tablet here. There we go. You have all the functions and You can use them. You can actually use the display itself, but as soon as you can't reach it, you can use the tablet to connect it with that display. All in all, in the rear, we have the long wheelbase seats. Very, very cool executive seats. Just 2 seats, not a third one. In the center here, we also, when we put that up, have the tables. And these are a bit weird. When I opened it, I thought they were broken, but they aren't. That's how you open the seat inside the S-Class Guard. There we go. And that's the table here. You also have the wireless charging and the USB-C HDMI ports right over there. You can put that down. And then, as soon as you open this here, watch this. Normally, you have the refrigerator here, but I think that this is a panic button. And I shouldn't be pressing it. And I will not press it. Not today. Maybe another time. But I think that this is, yeah, the SOS button or something. That's why it's marked in red, I guess. And here on top, normally you have the glasses, but here you just have some space. But I think it's an option to upgrade it and put something there as well. We have the ambient colors covering us here in the inside yet again, giving us a very nice, comfortable look here. The seats are pretty nice and comfortable. We have a full black leather interior spec here. You can also have heated and cooled seats. You can also have a massage while sitting here in the back. You have a small compartment right over here, which I've never seen before. There we go, because normally in the Maybach it's fully automatic. I have 2 cup holders here, and then you can cool or heat drinks. There we go. And also the AC controls. Very, very cool. Enjoying a drive inside a fully bulletproof Mercedes-Benz S-Class. I'm honest with you, this thing is extremely impressive. Also here on the top we have a few additional things. For example, these lights. I've never seen them before. I think I've seen them inside a Brabus back in the days. Some more lights, because I think these lights aren't connected with the other ones. So if you don't have any lights, you still have these here, which is pretty cool. All in all, how do you guys like the inside of this? Also with the view on the G4x4. Please make sure to go ahead and follow at mr.car on Instagram, Mr. Car. At this point, special thanks for letting us film inside your cars and showing the people the Guard S-Class. But now let's just jump outside and finish it off with a sound. So now let's just jump inside and start up this V12 beast. I will keep the door open because we have a lot of isolation in the inside, sound and noise cancellation. Therefore, you can't really hear and enjoy the sound. We will be just doing it for the love of the V12. It's also the last V12 inside this car. Let me just start it. I love it. I love it. As soon as I close the door, you don't have a lot of engine noises, but you can already hear the V12, mighty V12 working. I really love it. How do you guys like it? It's so cool. Let me just give you 2 revs, okay? Wow. It's just so powerful. This V12, this car needs a V12. It's 4.2 tons, and if you want to drive this car, you need a special driving license for Germany in specific, and also car license. It's so crazy. How do you guys like it? At this point, special thanks to Mr. Car for letting me film this car today here in Norway. Please go ahead and check out his Instagram. He is posting a lot about this bad boy and also a few more things coming with this S680 Maybach Guard. All in all, which car would you like to see next? Maybe do you want a video with the 4x4 squared or the EQS SUV? Please share it in the comment section below. Already looking forward to see you all again and wish you an amazing day. I will be back.